Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Aquarius. What's cooking, Aquarius? Let's see what's going on with you guys. Clarity for Aquarius and the relationships, please. Clarity for Aquarius and relationships. There we go. Ooh, you got some good luck coming in here. Yeah. Someone's purchasing something new. It's a whole new cycle. It's the start of something new here, an opportunity, but someone's making a large purchase. You know, there's a reason to celebrate, some sort of get-together, gathering. It could be an invitation. Oh, yeah. I see a lot of interest in investing. Ooh. Aquarius. Yeah, we have a connection. We got two people connecting here. I see soulmates. Yeah, somebody's very interested in you in your social circle. See the curiosity. Someone's talking to people. They're asking about you. Oh my goodness. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius there. But this is somebody hearing good news. So they're feeling lucky. They feel fortunate too. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is someone who's been assessing the situation, kind of taking their time. Yeah, it's a person who plans, prepares. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone here is making a large purchase. This is someone preparing. They're planning something. Some kind of get-together. Ooh, there's interest. There's curiosity. Some of you have a choice here. I wouldn't be surprised with this because this is someone who's been assessing, unless they've been talking to people and assessing. But this is someone making a large purchase here. What is this Ace of Pentacles about? Oh, this person's manifesting what they desire. They're making this happen too. They have everything they need, pre-manifesting. Someone's preparing themselves here. Yeah, I do see communication. It's also someone who could be creating an opportunity. Let's have a look at the Three of Cups energy. Yeah, so this is someone who's been holding on, not moving, not budging. But then off comes that Pentacle. See, someone here has been saving money or spending their money wisely. Interesting, because this is a large purchase. Because someone is pre-manifesting, preparing. Someone saved up for something here. But it's an energy of someone who hasn't been moving. They're taking off that Pentacle. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, some Libra, Gemini energy here, Aquarius. Some of you got two people. Someone here is not going to budge and give in, or you're not going to. Someone's been talking to people about you. Yeah, you can see this is about giving and receiving. Someone's not reciprocating, not budging. But someone else is coming in right. They're pre-manifested. They're preparing themselves. Ooh, I see harmony here. It could be friends, family, some kind of get-together. But this is definitely someone who isn't reciprocating. They're not moving. It could be someone who's been preparing themselves, though. Taking off that Pentacle. We'll see. Yeah, someone's interest. There's excitement here. But yeah, I'm going to be honest. Some of you have a person here I don't think you're interested in. But someone's talking to people here. Someone's a little shocked and surprised. And maybe it's because you're interested. I don't know. But let's have another look at the Tower. Yeah, this is someone excited. They're in a hurry here. Ooh, this is someone preparing themselves. Basically, pre-manifesting, getting themselves ready to have everything they need. Could be someone preparing an opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised, but this here is, see, there's an energy of 3. So someone here is not budging and giving in because someone here didn't reciprocate. And it could be exchanging gifts. Is there an exchange? Could be a birthday party, a get-together. Yeah, so there's an exchange of information. People talking, exchanging. It could be a gift because it looks like a large purchase, but somebody here is not partaking. They're not giving in. No. Someone here is not very generous. Someone else is, though. It's this person here. I see. This is someone talking. So this is somebody who's trying to learn something here. Yeah, it's about putting in effort, building. This could be a work party, work get together, a little exchange of gift. I mean, there could be someone being generous, but someone here isn't budging. Someone's kind of selfish or stubborn here. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Yeah. Someone's curious. They're talking to people, a busy time. This is someone in a hurry. See, this is someone excited. They're in a hurry. This is someone, this is a person seizing an opportunity. They're taking an opportunity that's presented. More than likely going to be. If it's you talking to people about this, it's yourself. But I do see some Libra and Gemini energy there. Yeah. Who is the King of Pentacles? See, I feel this could be a cycle that's over, no longer giving, because someone's moving slow, dragging their feet, not giving. See, somebody here isn't a giver. It's somebody who's often a taker. But if this is a get-together gathering and people are exchanging gifts, one of these people isn't partaking in this at all. Yeah. Look at making a choice, life path choice decision, multiple opportunities here. Yeah, look at that. See, something feels a little off with someone here. It doesn't feel right, but there's someone who comes in right, someone who goes about something the right way. Look at that little aha moment. I can't believe how that come out for you. See, it's an energy of someone who's your type. There's someone here who's not your type. See, if you've given someone a gift and they never reciprocated, they're a taker, not a giver. This is someone who can be generous, often sacrifices. See, putting in effort because it's somebody who wants to build. One of these people is preparing. They're actually manifesting what they desire here. And it could be someone talking, exchanging information. Could have to do with money too. Looks like gift giving. It could be a party, a get together, someone's birthday. Yeah, this is someone here who's planning, preparing, hoping for the best. But I'm going to tell you, there's a situation. This is why something never went the distance. Yeah, because this is somebody who... Someone here is, it's about pride, somebody who doesn't want to provide. See, one of these people doesn't want to provide anything. The other person is. That's the person who's talking to people. And they're learning this. They're finding this out here. This person's going to take that opportunity. Yeah, Aquarius. This is yourself. You're going to take this opportunity that comes in. You got some good luck regardless. This is something that's going to go in your favor. Justice is in your favor. But I feel it's that moment, that realization someone just isn't right for you. So if you have a party, a celebration, or some sort of exchange of gifts, somebody else doesn't partake. They don't want to provide anything. Somebody here is more concerned about what they're getting. See, giving and taking. This is an energy of someone who sacrifices and gives. But it's funny because this is someone finding this out here. Yeah, why a situation didn't go the distance. Someone didn't reciprocate. Now, it doesn't mean a gift or exchange of money or gifts. It could be. Because someone who's pre-manifesting, preparing, see, because they think something didn't go in their favor. It wasn't in their best interest. So now this is someone pre-planning and preparing. It does look like a gift, but especially if there's this could be a work party or a celebration coming up. Yeah, we're getting into that season of work parties, aren't we? Ooh, interesting. Someone doesn't partake. They're cheap. But someone here is buying something expensive, a large purchase. So, I mean, if it is just a bunch of people getting together, it's like I say, it could be just somebody who didn't reciprocate, someone reaching out to someone and they just ignore the other person. So this is someone who sees this didn't go in their favor. Some of you know there's someone here who, I feel, to me it looks like someone who acted like they weren't interested, but they didn't show interest. They didn't invest. And I do think it's because someone doesn't put all their eggs in one basket. Yeah, you got a person here, I feel. This is about releasing this. This situation doesn't serve you. Someone doesn't have your best interest at heart. I feel like you showed someone you were interested and they didn't reciprocate. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is now, because this is like sometime later. See, a new cycle, something that comes along once a year. See, this is interesting. They're actually preparing themselves. So there is a large purchase here. Justice is in your favor. I don't know if this is someone who wants to make this right or what, but I feel like there's two people. So yeah, see, it's not in your best interest. You're walking away. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. This is somebody, it has to do with respect and self-worth. And yeah, it's just somebody here. And I don't know if it has to do with holidays or traditions. I don't see that yet. But yeah, I can see someone walking away, just giving up, putting this behind. Someone's feeling beat up, just giving up. It's someone who throws their hands up in the air. I give up with this person. Yeah, see, it's getting yourself out there. So I do see offers and opportunities coming in, though. So someone here building. See, this is someone who putting in effort. They want to build. The person who puts in the effort. The person who shows interest. See, there's someone talking to people. And there's an exchange of information as well. Yeah, we have a person learning. Now, this is somebody's habits, cycles. I mean, this is tradition. See, something to do with tradition. There's holidays coming up. It comes once a year. And that's, for some of you, definitely someone's pre-manifesting and preparing. Because there is some sort of get-together, a reason to kind of celebrate. There's some kind of good news. So there's some sort of opportunity here. So it's either this person learning something to do with why someone walked away, because there was a lack of reciprocity. This is often someone who will give gifts and show someone they like them. There's some sentimental energy here, but this is about holidays and the way someone conducted themselves. And it could be, but for others of you, it's just someone's lifestyle, just the way they conduct themselves, why you walk away. Because it's often someone who isn't really committed. See, they don't show any kind of commitment. So, yeah. Someone here is going to make, some of you are going to, someone is preparing ahead. They're a large purchase. And I hate to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised someone's actually buying someone a ring. So there's definitely a couple different scenarios, because it's someone who takes pride. They're planning, preparing, they're hoping for the best. They're going into this. This is somebody feeling humbled too here. So yeah, interesting. So yeah, there's a scenario of holidays and traditions, but there's also someone possibly creating an opportunity, preparing ahead. This is an opportunity, a whole new cycle. But it is a large purchase. Yeah, this is someone going, aha, see, aha. Why somebody walked away. The other person didn't reciprocate. Sometimes it's just someone offering, inviting someone to something and they don't go. See, showing that they're not interested. But there's interest here, which is interesting. Yep, the tables are turning. See, now the tables are turning. This could be someone trying to make something right. They're preparing ahead of time, pre-manifesting. Ooh, that cup runneth over. Look at that. There's the offer, the invitation. Someone's cup runneth over with emotions. I feel still feel some of you, there's two. Because I see a been there, done that. Someone who throws their hands up in the air, I give up. And then here comes this opportunity. See, another opportunity. So you're going to cross paths with someone. And there could be someone here that you've crossed paths with. But it's about two people coming together. Yeah. See, if you do get an offer, an opportunity to go out, and even if you don't feel like it, go. Because one thing could lead to another here. Yeah. This is an interesting read. I love these ones. They're a challenge, trying to figure out who's who. But this is a curious person. They're talking to people. See, a lot of people talking, busy time. Things are speeding up. Someone's in a hurry. See, they're seizing the day. They're going to take this opportunity. Someone's going to take the opportunity. And it is to make, it could be for someone to make things right, but it's about coming in just right. Someone's doing something just right. Very particular, very picky. Yeah, see, it's about receiving. You're about to receive. Could be someone preparing a gift, but I wouldn't be surprised someone literally, I mean, it could be any kind of a gift, but I wouldn't be surprised some of you actually get a commitment. during the holidays. See, this is and something very traditional. There's tradition here. But it's also, it's an energy of change. Routine, schedules, changes, someone's planning, preparing. It's about getting a bunch of people together at the same time. Interesting. Ooh. Tell me about this curious person. Who is this person? Who are they? Someone who's financially stable. Could be someone you work with, or a friend of a friend, possibly the mutual energy, a friend of a friend. See, there's people talking, exchanging something. It's information. Could be phone numbers, but it's often gifts. Because there's the cup that runneth over, the offer, the invitation. Take the invitation. Take it. Because one thing's going to lead to another. So if you have someone, you've thrown your hands up in the air, been there, done that, you're out of here. You see, this is another opportunity coming in. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh, see, being open and available. You're about to receive. This is about receiving, giving, and receiving. See, if you're someone who's really good at giving, some people are really good at giving and some people aren't good at receiving too. So just because this person may have come in, someone here didn't reciprocate, it's because they don't like receiving. So they don't give sometimes. So because it's saying to look at it from a different perspective here. But I feel this is someone who's very good at giving, and it's about, some of you are going to receive. Yeah, there's abundance here too. There's a lot of abundance. Someone is purchasing something big or expensive, a large purchase. And it's an energy of things going in your favor. Things are about to turn in your favor. Yeah, some of you have been waiting too, feeling the ship has sailed. It's too late, too little, too late. So you've given up. But when you're just about ready to give up, here it comes. Now, it doesn't mean it's the person, because it's like, it's sort of like you were expecting something and it didn't happen. It didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened. So you were expecting. So now some of you have let go of expectations. And now you're about to receive. But this is a giving and receiving. I think this is someone preparing ahead, planning. Who is this King of Pentacles? But this other person, like I feel waiting. And I do see Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. You know what's so interesting here? Some of you have dealt with several people who've done this, where you give them a gift, you do something for them. You try to remember holidays or birthdays, traditions, things like this. But nobody ever reciprocates. These are people who really aren't interested. So it's not in your best interest to keep giving. Okay, but somebody here who is serious and sincere is coming in. They are stable financially. Yeah, they are stable financially here. I wouldn't be surprised some of you just get a commitment, but I mean, it could be someone putting a ring on it. I wouldn't be surprised someone gets engaged with this energy. See, there's a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of happiness. See, some of you have given up. You've left something behind. But when you're just about ready to give up, your cup's about to get filled. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. See, there's excitement. It's a shock, surprise. It comes out of nowhere, coming in out of the blue. Ooh, what the heck is going on? Yeah, some of you have dealt with this a few times. It could be something to do with your type, the type of people that come towards you. It's because you give. You're a giver. But they never ever reciprocate, you see. I think you're going to have a massive epiphany about that, but you're going to be shocked, surprised who it is. It's who you're expecting isn't going to be. Yeah, it's going to be unexpected. It's going to be a shock, surprise. Yeah, this person. And because of this, you could have two people with this energy. Two people. You might have multiple opportunities. And they could be invitations. They could be to parties, gatherings. But I do definitely see someone getting engaged, or somebody buying something, a large purchase for someone here. Because someone's planning, preparing, they're hoping for the best here. Yeah, this is somebody reaching out to communicate here. See, someone who's following their heart, they're communicating. Communication from the heart. There's excitement here. Some of you, it's just crossing paths with someone. They're going to ask you out. And then you have, one of them is someone who comes in and then they don't follow through. But it is about laying the foundation too. This sometimes does follow through, but it's how someone's communicating it. Interesting energy. It's always got to be a little complicated, doesn't it? You know? But yeah, it's about someone following through. So some of you have someone who doesn't reciprocate. But I think somebody here, there's change. Someone's going to reciprocate. This is about following through, so you're not going to expect it. But it's about giving. I feel this Queen of Cups, this is the energy I feel the feminine is in. Always giving and never really receiving, you know? Yeah, and it does look like relationships. Some of you have been in commitments where they weren't like that. But someone's about to make a commitment here. Yeah, they come in right. Tell me more about justice. Yeah, so someone taking a leap of faith. This is someone reflecting on the past here. But it's somebody going down this path. They're taking a leap of faith. This is someone pre-manifesting all this too. Preparing. Someone's getting ready ahead of time. Someone who likes to plan into the future. Yeah, this is someone who's single. We got someone here who's very single. This is someone who looks out for themselves. A little Virgo energy, Taurus, Capricorn. I do see Aries energy, Sag energy. Yeah, but I do think there's someone here who doesn't follow through. They don't reciprocate. There is someone who isn't going to, but there are two people that are both stable. One of them is the one who pre-manifests and prepares. The other person won't follow through. Yeah, I don't feel it's someone laying a foundation. No. See, there's a little reminiscing. See, some of you are reflecting on this, looking at how this is all played out. But somebody here is very interested. They're curious. You've got a crush. Somebody who longs for love. Yeah, and there it is. There's the person. Somebody who's here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, someone who's flirty, fiery, passionate. See, it's something that isn't going to go to the next level. This isn't going to go anywhere. Yeah, this is someone just here for the good times. So someone who isn't going to follow through, or it won't go anywhere. It won't go past that. So you've got a choice here. Yeah, so it's basically two King of Pentacles, but someone here is focused on self. It's all about me, right? It's all about me. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I think some of you are starting to look at this energy too. But this is about two people going to come together. There is going to be two people coming together. So you're taking things to the next level. You're not going to budge in. It's not going to go anywhere. Because I think this is an energy of, I feel, being aware. Yeah. Someone isn't going to get what they want, put it that way. Yeah, and now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a couple that work together, play together. So there's two people. One of these people is someone who it can go the distance. It can literally go somewhere. Some of you, it's too little, too late. Somebody comes in, same energy too. Yeah, they come in the same way. They're just here for the good times. They don't want to make any kind of commitment. They don't want to get involved in traditions, holidays, or create memories. Somebody else here does want to create memories. So this is an interesting energy. I feel some of you are just reflecting on the past. This is someone stable, grounded, making practical, sensible decisions. You don't see a future with this person. See, I don't feel like you see a future, but it's who's coming in is what you're expecting something, and then there was a big disappointment. That's what I feel. Being really disappointed, but not this time. But it's the person who's coming in is what's going to be unexpected. See, taking a pause. See, it's about a change of perspective, like I said. Looking at this from a different perspective. Some people don't like to give because they don't expect. They don't want the other person to expect to give anything. But there's change here, so. But it's who that comes in is what you're not going to expect. You're going to be shocked and surprised. Someone here is curious. They've been checking you out too. Someone pre-manifesting, getting ready. It could be just an invitation to a get-together, a party. Do you want to go together? That kind of thing, yeah. One of these people comes in right, one of them doesn't. One of them's not fair. They focus a lot on self. It's either all about me, right? It's either all about me or I'm not interested. Yeah, yeah, you got to make a choice. And I do think you're going to choose wisely here. Oh, Aquarius. You got Libra, Gemini, and I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The person that you least expect to come in is going to be the person that probably comes. See, it's like you've given up. You no longer expect anything. So you no longer expect. You've let go of expectations. And this has to do with love, not just holidays and gift giving. But this is about forming a bond, connecting with someone. See, this is someone that's just focused on the physical. It's all about me. It's not going to go anywhere. But the other person is they want to form a bond. They want to commit. This is about committing. The Lovers is actually about making a commitment. Coming together in a committed situation, especially when it comes up like this. But it's all about the bond. This is two people who build each other up. See, somebody here is somebody who tears somebody down, or they just let you down. See, feeling let down. That's what I feel. And this is why some of you have given up. You don't really expect anything. Some of you just like to give, though. I do see this very giving, very nurturing, and very caring. See, showing someone that you care. Yeah, someone's making a purchase here. Wow, yeah. Some of you have been so disappointed. Yeah, there's been, and even for the holidays, feeling kind of sad. But this is temporary energy. This is past. Everything's going to be all right. Yeah, you got a person speaking some kind of truth here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Someone coming in to speak truth. So someone kind of excited. This is the person learning something. See, they may be hearing about this. Maybe you've talked to someone and told someone. But this person is someone here. They speak truth. They have good morals and values. They are somebody here. They're either going to create the opportunity. See, this is someone who's also been a little sad, looking at things from a different perspective. But this is someone looking at someone, checking someone out. I think there's a little mirroring here. Two people, both who've been very disappointed, have been very let down, and no longer have expectations. These are two people who have... See, if the Queen of Swords were to pop out here, which I'm surprised it hasn't, but I do see the feminine energy. But it's two people who have experience. I think you're going to share some experiences, or you have with someone. Yeah, but this is about receiving. It's either an offer, an invitation, but some of you, it's actually somebody going to commit. They're making a commitment here. They speak truth. They have integrity, good morals, and values. Yeah, the truth. This is how, look at that, the beautiful Empress. This is the start of a beautiful journey here between two people. Yeah, if you've been disappointed, yep, see, disappointment. There it is, feeling defeated. This is why some of you have just given up. This person feels the same. I feel like you've either shared this with someone in the social circle, someone who knows someone, and they're telling this person. But see, there's been a lot of disappointment. So the best way to not be disappointed is somebody literally not partaking, but not this time. Yeah, I do feel there's going to be a lot of truth here. Yeah, see, there's the Cup. This is just a cycle that's ending here. You've got things about to go in your favor. Someone sees you in a favorable light too, and they see you as their type. So it's just about two people forming a bond and connecting. You're going to have a conversation with someone here. See, friend of a friend or a mutual friend too, because when the Two of Cups, Three of Cups, and the stars there, that's the mutual friends to me. Yeah, it's like I feel some of you you're always full of hope. See, always feeling like there's hope. But I feel like you've kind of let go with that because of so many disappointments. Yeah, there it is. I was like, when is that going to come out? Well, there it is. Yeah, you're both speaking your truth, exchanging exchanging stories or information. But it's also often people who talk to people and give advice. Yeah, so there's Gemini and Libra energy here. So there could be a couple people here too. Look at everything's clear. There's going to be happiness and a joy. Yeah. I didn't expect this reading. It just kind of threw me off. But you can take this however it resonates. It's about the reality of the situation. See, it's about being real. This is about someone just being themselves. See, just be yourself. Just do whatever it is that you like to do for you. But this is about being open to receive. And this is why I feel, this is someone who kind of feels someone's maybe not that interested, the feelings aren't mutual, but learning out otherwise. Because there's people talking, checking each other out. Yeah, checking each other out. And I do see a lot of happiness here. But whatever it is, some of you have literally felt beat up. You've literally given up, walked away. You've just given up. But now there's hope. And there's joy. And the sun is shining. See, seeing things clearly. Two people just basically being an open book, sharing a lot. Yeah. Something that you shared with someone. I don't know if you had a deep friendship. Was there a deep friendship with someone where you told them these things? They may have told someone else. I wouldn't be surprised because I'm seeing sharing of information, not just gifts and things, but sharing of information. Back and forth between a bunch of people. See, a lot of talk. But we have a person who's taking decisive action. They've been thinking things through. They're taking this opportunity, but it's telling you, because of the energy of this flipping over and the different perspective, it's telling you to take the opportunities that are being offered to you. Because one thing is going to lead to another with you and another person here. Yeah, so you've got someone who's a little shy and a little apprehensive. Somebody here, I feel like you got someone who's not going to follow through, but see, it's like you've given up expecting this. Just feeling giving up. Nobody ever follows through. And I'm not talking about gifts. I'm just talking about people reaching out. See, a little test. Somebody's about to test the water to see if you're interested. But this is somebody who's apprehensive, a little bit shy. They're kind of nervous. But this could be connected to that Page of Pentacles, someone who doesn't follow through. That's why I feel it's let go of expectations. You're going to get a shock and a surprise here. Yeah. It's who it is. And honestly, I can't tell for sure. It's whoever it is that comes in and puts in the effort because they want to build with you. They put in effort. Yeah, I see this comparing one to the other. Nothing compares. Someone here has been procrastinating away in the pros and the cons too. Yeah, see, doing things together, spending time together. It's definitely a little romanticizing and fantasizing. Someone's planning something romantic too. But it's other collaborating and talking to people. See, back and forth exchange of information, people talking. It's likely texting by the looks of it. Yeah, spending time together, people collaborating, getting together. There's going to be a gap. See, it's somebody using their power, their knowledge, the wisdom, the things that they know to create the opportunity. My gosh, this is something special here. So I don't want people to get their hopes up, though. That's why these kinds of readings drive me crazy when I see that. Because when I tell somebody and then it doesn't happen, you're disappointed. So let go of expectations. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I think that's what some of you are probably doing too, because it's come out of my mouth. It just comes. But yeah, that's what the star is about. But there's hope. See, someone hears it's a little test to see if you're interested, feeling hopeful that the feelings are mutual. Do you want to get together or do you want to go together? See, there's opportunity. This is about two people who build each other up. They don't disappoint each other. They don't let each other down. So it's who it is that's coming in. It's going to make you emotional. I can tell you that right now. Take care. Bye for now.